Mark your calendars for April 26. There's an Almanax bonus where commas gained are increased by 100% for all quests. The idea here is that you progress as much as possible in your quests and you just leave the last step that you don't complete because you'll finish off the quest on the day of the Almanax bonus. So if you do that for like a lot of quests, then on the 26th of April you can just turn in all the quests one after the other and stack all the commas. So as you can see here, for this quest, it's a quest of the turquoise Dofus. I've done like all the steps and I just left the last one, which is talk to Mariana again. And most quests that I'll be doing personally are just dungeon quests because they're pretty easy and straightforward. You just do the dungeon and get the commas. So I got like Gorlum here, which is 100 kk. That is going to turn into 200 kk. I've got Lord Crow here. These are the dungeon quest lines. So anyone can do these really on alts if you have any. I've got a Cold War, just beat a lot of monsters. Again, you could just do this before the day of the Almanax bonus. Leave one monster to kill, so that way you'll double the quest reward on the day of the Almanax. The one I'm gonna farm the most is called Mind Over Masters, which is basically the access to the water clock tower. So you just run the 4 dungeons in Frogast 3 and you get 800,000 commas. You can only do this quest once per character, so if you've already done it, then you would have to do it on another character. So on this character, I only have 2 dungeons left. I'm gonna do one of them, and then for the other one, I'm gonna run up to the boss and just complete the boss on the day of the Almanax bonus. And this is purely a PVM way of making commas. You don't need to know the economy, you don't need to do PvP, you just need to find a group or solo the dungeon if you can, stack as many quests as possible, and turn them all in on the day of the Almanax. It's pretty straightforward. It's good commas, and especially if you have a lot of characters on your account. If you don't have access to Frogast 3, and if you don't think you can get there in time, there's still other stuff you can do, because this applies to all the quests in the game, literally. There's like Shu Polish, which is once a week, but you can do it on that day. And there's the Sophokia Repeatable Daily Quests. But again, any quests, just go through your quest log, try to progress in any quest you can, and just leave off the last step. That's pretty much all there is to know for this Almanac specifically. There's other ways to make commas with other Almanax bonuses, so it's a good idea to check the calendar in advance and on a regular basis. So yeah, I just wanted to share this. Maybe it helps a lot of people make some commas if you're not good at manipulating the market, or really if you don't have any way of making commas specifically. This is just one idea you can do. You're basically playing the game and making commas at the same time. It doesn't really require a lot of thinking or a lot of effort, and if you really want to optimize things, you can even get to the Paragon step on the Volbus Dofus questline, so you can have a chance of dropping that while running level 200 dungeons. So yeah, it's not a very long video, I just wanted to share that information so you can prepare in advance.